Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. All right, let's talk about load management. All right, load management at this point is pointless. Okay, we seen that it actually has no real advantage to it. Load managing is pointless. If guys want to just sit out one or two games for the season, besides it cheating the fans out of their money because they come to see those superstar players, if they want to just sit out one or two games, it's cool. But to try to sit out to say that you're getting more healthy, which you could be, but at the same time, it's just making your body not used to dealing with pressure and pain. So load management is pointless at this point because you've seen Kyrie. He's taken his mental health weeks off. He's taken all the days he wanted off. And you just never know when you can get injured. So load managing is pointless. Kyrie still goes down after all the time out. Was hardly played last season. And then the Nets just lost game 7 because the big three weren't playing. Even with Harden hurt, and playing on one leg basically. If Kyrie would have never went down, the Bucks won't even take the Nets to 5 games. I don't think they probably get or 6 games. They probably get a gentleman sweep or something like that. Who knows? 5 or 6 games. They would have ended it. It wouldn't have went to 7 if Kyrie is playing in those games. But he gets hurt. Just unexpectedly comes down on the ankle. That has happened to me, and that same exact injury, not on a professional level, obviously, but playing basketball, I go up, I try to get the block, and while, my friend's getting a layup, and I come down on my ankle just like Kyrie did, and from you sitting out too long, and not playing, I think that only, honestly, somehow makes the injury more easy to get re-injured again instead of trying to go. I didn't go right at it and try to start putting pressure back on it right away. I got carried back to my cabin. I got carried back to the cabin because I couldn't walk on it right away. But it was only for 2 days until I really start getting back out there, running again, start trying to run again, and start trying to practice again. I didn't waste time. Now, I don't, these guys got top doctors and stuff, so, they'll be better. But I feel a little pain. I feel a little pain sometimes, but it's nothing to where I can't run and stuff. And I feel good, and it's nothing that is stopping me from doing hard activity. I can play any type of sport on it, and it was only 2 days that I wasn't playing any sport or running, okay? So just sitting out, it honestly has to be questioned if it makes the injury easier to hurt again, okay? So it has no real, there's no real effect to somebody load management saying they're going to get healthy. Now, if you're already injured, that's different, and like it's something crazy, like Klay Thompson, and you're just going to be out already through the season, and it's like that, then yeah. But getting injured in the season and sitting out for weeks is, you shouldn't, I don't think, do that anymore. I think that's actually bad for the players. And something like Klay Thompson, though, is a little different because he's on both legs now. Maybe when it was one leg, it wasn't good. You can't go hard out there, of course. I'm not saying for them to go out there and go hard after 2 days. I'm just saying that I feel like trying to get right back to it and do a medium workouts and medium practices. I think that helps heal faster than to, of course, y'all probably, who gave him a doctor's license? Nobody, but I'm just saying from my own experience and things that worked out for me. Some things you can't do anything, go to hospital for it. And some muscles, it's just a matter of you working it out and getting it back. And they all don't need to be rested for months, 6 months, a whole NBA season, or a whole month out the season, and you missed a bunch of games and you know caused y'all the playoffs. You just got to go out there and fight through it sometimes, man. And a lot of the great players, I think, we agree, Hall of Fame players that played through many injuries, and they could probably tell you from every sport that played through many injuries that it felt better when they were actually trying to sit there, you not go crazy on it, but trying to work it out and go hard. And just because, like I said, another reason the low management is pointless is because you just never know. Kyrie out, all the players. I know it was a shortened season, but there's just other factors in it too. Like who else got hurt? Kawhi Leonard. Look, all the load management. That's what I'm saying. Kawhi Leonard just got hurt. All that load management, and look, he got hurt now, and what did all that accomplish? Nothing. So it's better to just be out there, man, and try to and stat pad and do everything for their career to better themselves and their team. Low management is pointless at this point. And I respect what James Harden just did, trying to play on one leg. And that's what I'm saying. You see, he wasn't James Harden completely, but he still came out there and put on a better show than about 60% of the guys on the floor because he's still one of the best players. If that's a fully healthy James Harden, maybe he dropped 40 right behind Kevin Durant's 48. But big respect to James Harden. James Harden actually, too, sets a lot of good examples. Even though what he did in Houston maybe not have been the best thing, but James Harden needs more respect, man, because he sets a lot of good examples. Playing on that one leg to try to do whatever he can to help the Nets win. And I know this is old, bringing up old stuff, but even Brandon Ingram pushing him a couple years, 3 years back or whatever, when that Chris Paul and Rondo fight broke out. I was just watching that. It popped up for some reason on my channel, and I was watching it, and James Harden just completely, I don't even think it was because he wasn't trying to get kicked out the game or walk away. It's just because he completely just wasn't feeding into the mess. Like, really, man, come on, man. Like, you really gonna do that? So, James Harden sets a lot of good examples, man. And I think he needs a lot more respect if you watch him closely with the things that he does. But let me know what you think. Is low management necessary at this point, being that injuries are so sudden? And let me know if you think that if it's an injury, it needs to just be out for the season and just rest it. I feel like, or just you need to get right back out there and not taking breaks. I don't feel like that it's good to be in between. Let me know what you think. This is Folk Solo Sports. Y'all get back with y'all. Peace.